Hi, my name's Doug. Welcome to Third Stall Garage. Today's project I'm working on is a 2012 Town Country minivan putting a hitch on. Overall, pretty easy job. 5 bolts in and out. Lower the muffler, slides in, tighten it up. There you go until your bolts crack off. Here's how I solved that problem. If you have any bolts that cracked off, this might be helpful for you. So the hitch bolts on very easily. On the exhaust side, there's 2 bolts that go up into the frame. The bolt's already there, stock from the factory. On the driver's side, there's 3 bolts that go up. I had a bolt break off on both sides, and obviously you don't want to tow a trailer down the road with only 3/5 of the bolts in, so I was panicking and figuring out what to do, and the solution ended up not being too bad. So here's what you have to do. You need to take the rear bumper cover off. There are a lot of good videos on that. 1, 2, 3 clips here. 4 plastic clips along the bottom. 1, 2, 3 10mm bolts, or the head of it's 10mm. 1, 2, 3 there. And then I think there's one more clip somewhere in here. Taillights have to come off. Those are pretty easy too. And then what you learn is the underside of, so here are the 2 bolts that go up into the frame. The nuts that are welded in that attach those bolts are also welded to the bumper mount bracket. Let me explain what I mean. So I wanted to get at the back of that bolt to drill out the nut and either weld on a new nut or clean up the threads. So if you take the bumper cover off, you can reach through the bumper and take 2 nuts off here. Then the whole bumper comes off, and that's sitting on the floor over there. Then it's beautiful because this whole bracket slides out, and there's my broke off nut. There's the other side of it, or the broke off bolt that goes into the nut. So now I can simply put this in a vise, center drill it out, or grind or cut that nut off. Wow, that's rusty. And then weld a new one in. So I was able to drill out the bolt. Here it is. You can see I drilled not perfectly on center, but pretty stinking close, leaving me probably 60% of the threads engaged, maybe 70%. Knowing that it's a hitch and a structural part, I want full strength. So what I ended up doing was just putting another nut. I threaded the bolt up from the bottom, threaded another nut down on the top, effectively lengthening my amount of threads, and then put a tack weld in there. And on the other side, they're not pretty, but all it's got to do is hold the bolt while I tighten it down, and I'll feel really good about that. Now it's time for me just to reinsert it, bolt it all down, and she'll be good as new. So we'll work for Dodge Caravans as well of many years. Hope this helps. Good luck with your project. Thanks for being part of Third Stall Garage. Have a great day.